Woman says it's dropping the clowns from its roster. Disney denies that this sudden house cleaning has anything to do with a nationwide boycott instituted against the company last week by the Southern Baptist Church, which claimed that in sponsoring gay days at Disneyland and presiding over the newly gay-themed TV sitcom Ellen, the company was turning its back on family values. However, the group, which consists of two obscenity-prone white guys who call themselves Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, insist that is in fact what happened. Disney, for its part, denies that it's running scared. The Insane Clowns album, says a spokesman, simply fell through the cracks of the company's review process and was only quoted at the last moment. How offensive is this act? Well, the Clowns album does have its own little parental warning sticker, and here's a sample of their single, Halls of Illusions. Note the bleep quotient.
Back to reality and what you're about. Your wife can't smile because you knocked her teeth out. And she can't see straight from getting hit because you're a fat drunk piece of. But it's all good here. Come have a beer. I'll break the top off it and shove it in your ear. And your death comes wicked.
Insane Clowns management says it's contemplating a breach of contract suit against Disney's Hollywood Records, which also canceled the group's planned 25-city tour. Where might the Clowns go next? Well, word is that Interscope, the home of conservative punching bag Marilyn Manson, not to mention Death Row Records, is interested. Although the Disney subsidiary Hollywood Records recalled the new Insane Clown Posse album, The Great Milenko, last Tuesday, the same day the company had put the record on sale, some retailers have not sent it back. Major chains such as Tower, Coconuts, and Record Town have complied with the recall, but others, such as Harmony House, are selling the album, which Disney says it discovered at the last moment contained rantings potentially offensive to women. Insane Clown Posse is popular on its home turf of Detroit, and for Harmony House, based in Troy, Michigan, the album was its biggest seller last week, moving nearly 2,000 copies through the chain's 36 stores. The group's manager says he's in Los Angeles talking to, quote, every major label about a new record deal. That's the news for now. Stay tuned for more at 10 to the hour every hour here on In Down with Disney's least favorite rappers, the Insane Clown Posse, on the same day it went on sale and then dropped the group from its roster. Disney, which had spent a reported $1 million to buy the Posse's contract from Jive Records, claimed it only realized at the last moment that the album, an apocalyptic opus called The Great Milenko, was filled with very un-Disney-like sentiments. Record store compliance with Disney's recall was spotty, and the album has sold 18,000 copies so far, enough to enter Monday's Billboard Pop chart at number 63. Inevitably, though, Disney's action sparked a flurry of offers from other major labels for the Clown's services. Disney would not talk about it, but Chris Connolly tracked down the Insane Clown Posse in Los Angeles this week to get their side of the story, and here it is.
Chris Connolly on the streets of Los Angeles with the Insane Clown Posse, angrily responding to Disney's decision to pull their record from stores nationwide just hours after its release.
Don't let Disney say that it slipped through their fingers, because I handed this album in 6 months ago. 6 months ago! And you know what I'm talking about, Mickey. Got the lyric sheets, looked at them, approved them, put the record out. That's right. Took it off the shelf. Hollywood Records is not the fault here. The entire staff was down with the clown.
Back to reality and what you're about. Your wife can't smile because you knocked her teeth out.
They bought us off Jive and said, record this record. So we recorded this super album. Alice Cooper, Slash, Steve Jones, ICP. Everybody that ever resembled controversy is on The Great Milenko.
So do you think your lyrics are offensive?
I can explain every lyric what it is. Everybody that dies on our record, everybody we kill is either a racist, bigot, or there's somebody that beats their wife, or they're a drunk, or something. That's who we kill. We're like vigilante superheroes. But I don't justify my lyrics. We are just plain fun.
You said before they were very specific about the changes they wanted made the first time you gave them the lyrics. How specific?
I would say something like, I shot him in the face. And they would say, you can't do that. So I would say, I peeled his cat back with my knives. And they would say, that's the go.
And your death comes wicked, painful, and slow at the hands of Milenko.
Given the considerable amount of publicity the Insane Clown Posse has reaped as a result of Disney's decision to pull their record, you might think that this is the greatest thing to ever happen to this Midwest band. But the band members themselves say they're hurt and angry at Disney's decision.
We will sell more records, but to sit in the studio for a year and a half and honestly give everything you have inside to make the greatest record you ever did, and to have it yanked off the store after 6 hours is a pretty emotional, damaging thing.
The new Beatles, Insane Clown Posse. The group's lawyer says Disney wants a substantial sum of money to release the master tapes of The Great Milenko, and then the group may sue Disney.
After Disney gave the Posse a major PR boost by recalling its new album, The Great Milenko, the same day it was released. Disney felt the Clown's lyrics were unsuitably offensive, but not Island Records, which won a multi-label bidding war for the suddenly controversial Detroit-based white rap duo. In order to be released from its Disney contract, the Posse had to pay about $1 million from its $2.5 million Island deal. On Wednesday, we asked the Posse's Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, why Island?
Island was there right at the beginning, and we've been talking to Island the whole time, and Island was the place for the wicked clowns. It's the new home for the Dark Carnival because total freedom. No censorship, nothing. I can say anything I want to, as many times as I want to, how loud and how ruthless I want to, whatever I want to say.
For no reason whatsoever.
That's right, because we don't try to make up an excuse of why we said this. I said it because it was funny.
Although Island will reissue the Posse's Great Malenko album August 12th, it may not be greeted with wild enthusiasm. The album entered the pop chart 2 weeks ago at number 63 and then dropped to 92. And this week fell out of the top 100 altogether. That's the news for now. We'll have more news at 10 of the hour.
Faith. Insane Clown Posse delivers the 6th Joker's card, the Wraith Shangri-La, containing the smash hit Homies. In stores November 5th, the limited edition album includes either a DVD of live concert footage or a DVD of the Gathering of the Juggalos. Run to the store nearest you for your limited edition, the Wraith Shangri-La, in stores everywhere November 5th.
Unusual turkey giveaway, I suppose, at Focus Hope in Detroit this morning. The 2 members of the shock rock group Insane Clown Posse distributed 1,000 turkeys that they donated. Joseph Bruce and Joseph Usler are better known to their fans as they perform in makeup as Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. But they were minus the makeup this morning, saying they wanted to give back to the community and honor the work and dedication of the entire Focus Hope organization. So hats off to the, you bet.
Yeah, very nice. Well, before you sit down...